my name is Danielle Oglegba. I am a senior. I have been here for 13 years now, and I'm going to share a little bit with you about my faith and my faith journey and my struggles and stuff like that. I think the thing that really made me develop my own faith was, I wouldn't say a complete departure, but I developed a suspicion, I think that's the right word, for the things I was hearing from church, school, parents, because I think it's when you've heard the same thing for a really long time, it's easy to just go along with it and say, oh, okay, I believe this because that's the only thing I've ever been told. But the point you get to when you have to decide whether you actually believe what you're saying, you believe what you've been saying, you believe, I think that's a big part of growing up, and it's been a big part of my maturing as an individual, is saying, okay, I do believe this, okay, I don't believe this, and then finding out more information, because you have to base it on something. So I think the thing that made my faith my own was when I decided to investigate for myself. I did some investigation. It wasn't like a planned thing. It wasn't intentional at first anyway. It was more like, oh, this article, let me read this. Oh, this thing, let me watch this podcast, listen to this podcast or something like that. It was just exposing myself to different views and I guess deciding which of the views align better with myself. The lowest point of my spiritual walk would be lockdown. Yeah, I think that was hard for lots of people, but it was just the same thing that helped me develop my faith. All that information, all that investigation was the same thing that hurt my faith during the lockdown, because you have so much free time, so much freedom, and so much information at the same time, because we spent most of our time online. Everything was just flung at you from different corners of the world, and you have to choose, like, okay, I'm this, okay, I'm not this, okay, wait, but then you don't really have time to like keep up. It's just, there's so much. I think that weight of lockdown, that pressure was a lot for me to handle. I would say the highest point of my spiritual walk would be right now, actually. Although I'm still quite far from perfect, I think I've never felt closer to God, and I think that's actually intentional talking to Him. Like, I'm talking to Him a lot during the day. I'm reading my Bible a lot more. Just sharing my struggles with Him and the people I care about. Another thing that's actually really helped me at this point is maybe embracing my friends. Like, you know those friends that you're like, oh, my friend, like your friends, you know, your real friends. Embrace those ones, the ones you know that they're Jesus babies. Embrace them, they're not to be Jesus babies too. I think Hillcrest community can be a better place by having conversations that are difficult. I think individuals need to be open about what they actually do believe and do some investigating, because it's okay to not know, and it's okay to be scared. It's okay to say, I actually don't believe this, but you can never get to the point where you can begin to do better if you don't acknowledge the fact that there's an issue. And I think we don't talk about our issues, our problems. These are my ladies. I think arts for me is something that just makes me so happy. It's like, you know, God created everything, and to just be able to tap into that concept of creating, I'm spiritual. It's a very holy thing to me. It's my sacred space. It gives me joy, it gives me life, it gives me excitement. It gives me a reason to wake up in the morning and be like, oh, I get to do this today. And although yes, you get tired of it, as everyone gets tired of everything, but it's so deeply satisfying, not even to complete something, to just know that you are creating, you are a creator, and it's the closest feeling I have to God. I think it's not that I'm feeling like God, it's like I feel close to God when I'm doing that.